Welcome back. A local family has made it their mission to turn a loss into something the community can all enjoy while also raising awareness about mental health. And this weekend you can help them out. Larry and Jane Schaefer are here with us so we could learn more about the meaning behind Jake and Cooper's Bark Park. So Jake was your son and Cooper was his dog. Tell us exactly what happened.
So back in August of 2021, Jacob, he was a recovering addict, self-medicated. He had anxiety and depression, and he lost his battle in 21. We didn't know what to do with his memorial money at that time, so it came to us a couple months later. Cooper needs a bark park, and so we went to the city and asked them. City jumped on board, the community jumped on board. We've been open just almost a year come June, and a lot has happened since then.
Well, Jane, it's remarkable that the grief never goes away, but you turned your grief into something positive to remember Jake by.
Yeah.
The process of this whole thing, does it give you some fulfillment at least?
Yes, it does give us purpose. It didn't start out that way. We just thought, well, we need to do something. And Larry came up with the idea when he was walking Cooper and realized that Oregon doesn't have a dog park. But it really has kept us busy. It's not a one and done kind of thing. There's things that we want to accomplish inside the dog park, and we also want the mental health aspect that's so important to be part of the dog park.
So here's some shots of the dog park, the Bark Park, Jake and Cooper's Bark Park. So the sign is new, huh?
That's brand new. The Oregonians and a lot of community members made that for us, and they installed it yesterday. Those pictures are all from the race last year, so this is our second race.
So it's coming up this weekend. Tell us about the run and what all is going on.
So I have the flyer that we have been passing around all around the neighborhood, the restaurants, and we went to the fire station and to the police station.
A 5K-9 walk and run, a 1 mile mutt strut.
Yes.
That's clever.
Yes. So this is a great fundraiser for the dog park, and it helps us continue with the things that we want to yet still put in place. A pavilion, for instance. We also would like to put in splash pads on both sides, the dog,
Sure.
small dog and the big dog, and agility equipment.
Yeah.
So we've got big dreams. We want it to be the bougiest dog park.
The bougiest, that's great. So you have the event coming up on Sunday, and how do you observe, what do you do as far as getting the word out about the mental health aspect of this?
So we have, it's called Tough Topics in a Safe Place once a month, and we get that out through media, social media. And so far we've had psychiatrists come talk, we've had nurse practitioners, we've had people who started their own nonprofits for recovering addicts. And so that's how it's once a month. The Y allows us to use one of their rooms in the Eastern Maumee Bay Y. And then during the winter month, or the summer months, I should say, the warm months, we have it right there in the dog park. The dogs run freely. The dog park is a membership dog park. It's $45 a year for 2 dogs. But with these mental health talks, you don't have to be a member. It's open to the community. It's open to anyone. It's just the caveat is if you have a dog, you can't bring the dog if you're not a member. That way it assures every dog is safe and every person's safe.
We have about a minute left right now, but it's remarkable. I just think it's so special that the two of you had a huge loss, and instead of crawling into a corner like you probably want to do, or maybe did for a little bit, you've turned that into something that you can remember Jake by and make it about a positive.
It has been a balancing act. I think we learn how to live with our grief, even though it's still just as painful as the first day.
Sure.
But we've also learned to live with gratitude. Having Jacob for the 27 years.
Yeah.
But also the gratitude of everyone that has shown their support for this dog park. And I have to tell you, the other day we were at the dog park, and there is a huge sycamore tree right outside the gates as you enter the dog park. And someone has written in ink on the tree, a person's name and rest in peace with the date, and it was just recent. So if they felt comfortable enough to do that at our dog park, then hopefully we're making a difference.
Well done, both of you. Thanks for being
Thank
here
you.
today. Jane and Larry. We'll be right back.